Bueno, generalmente está Manu haciendo la presentación de la entrevista, hoy estoy solo, así que bueno, generalmente hacemos entrevistas a gente de todo tipo, hacemos entrevistas a productores, a gente que arma festivales y todo eso, bueno, y hoy nos vamos a entrevistar a una banda belga que recién acabamos de escuchar, parece que son músicos excelentes, así que bueno, vamos adelante con la entrevista, vamos a llamar a René de la banda EPINIKION, así que vamos a ver si está por ahí. Vamos a ver si está por ahí. Hello, René.
Hello, Raúl. There you are.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, we're going to start with a little interview and I'm going to make a little translation, okay?
Nice, thank you.
Okay, bueno, vamos a empezar con la entrevista. El nombre es René, así que yo voy a hacer una pequeña traducción de lo que va diciendo. René, please tell us your full name, where are you from and how old are you?
My name is Renate de Boer. I think it's difficult to pronounce in Spanish, but okay, Renate, should be possible. I live in Belgium. I am Dutch. I come from a very small village from near Amsterdam. And in daily life, I am a psychologist. And in all my free time, all the time I have, I'm a musician.
Wow. And how old are you?
Are you asking my age? Oh dear.
Yes.
I am 58 years.
Okay. I'm over 40, so everything is okay. Okay. Bueno,
Yes.
le pregunté el nombre, me dijo que bueno, el nombre es Renate, es de Deutschland, bueno, pero está viviendo ahora en Bélgica y es psicóloga y en su tiempo libre canta y tiene 58 años. So, Renate, can you tell us which is your first memory of you listening to music?
I love music. All my life, I listen to classical music, jazz, I listen to pop music, rock, everything. So my first remembrance, I must have been very young. I started playing piano when I was 11, and so I don't really know a special song or something. But I love so many kinds of music.
Okay, and the first music was from your parents, from the radio, TV?
Yes, my mother can sing very well, and she loves Tom Jones.
Oh, okay.
And that must have been one of the first, because she had a record of Tom Jones. That must have been one of the first thing I heard, with his great voice.
Of course, nice, Tom Jones, really nice. Bueno, le pregunté cuál es su primer recuerdo de ella escuchando música. Y me dijo que ella escucha de todo, escucha música clásica, música jazz, pop, de todo, y a los 11 años empezó a tocar el piano, así que esa fue su primer encuentro con la música. También le pregunté si la música le llegaba por la radio, por la televisión, y dijo que no, que su madre era cantante, también cantaba muy bien, y que los primeros discos que ella tuvo alrededor eran de Tom Jones, así que una sorpresa que escuche al principio Tom Jones, está muy bien. And can you tell us if there are any places to study music for free in your region when you were young?
No, there was. I was supposed to go to the conservatory when I was young, but I was very good at sports. I loved running and jumping.
Wow.
So I went to, right away from school, I went to the sports academy. That was the first thing I did. And although I still love music, I didn't choose to go to the conservatory. I started with sports. Okay. And I did that until I was in my 40s. I was sporting. I listened to music. I hardly played any piano anymore. Everything was sports.
Wow. And you like sports. Tell me something about your sports career.
That my sport is track and field.
Okay.
And I jumped, I threw, I did everything. I think they call it pentathlon. I don't know the right word. So I did everything. But then they found out I have an autoimmune disease. So I couldn't do that on a high level. And I became a trainer. I became a coach.
Nice.
So I was still in the sports and I was still there. But I couldn't reach the goals that I originally tried because I wasn't healthy.
Ok. Bueno, le pregunté si había algún lugar para estudiar música gratis. Me dijo directamente que no. Y que cuando ella era joven tenía para las cualidades, digamos, como para entrar al conservatorio de música. Pero ella realmente ama los deportes. Estuvo metida en los deportes hasta los 40. Y que tenía la oportunidad de ir al conservatorio o a la escuela deportiva, a la academia de deportes. Y bueno, siguió con la academia de deportes. Bueno, y de más grande a full con el deporte, de más grande tuvo una enfermedad que con la cual no podía estar deportiva en un nivel muy alto de deporte, así que siguió con su carrera como coach. Le pregunté qué tipo de deportes hacía y más que nada track and field, o sea, cosas de pista y bueno, competía en un montón de cosas y más que nada en pentatlón. De todo esto que me estaba hablando del deporte, así que tenemos una gran deportista, me parece, aparte de ser música. And Renate, can you tell us how did EPINIKION start?
That started when my husband, who is was a very fanatic sportsman too, we both decided that it was time to stop because of our health problems, and then we just sat home and we decided to do just together for fun to do some music.
Wow.
And the mentality of a top sporter, of course we had to do it well and we went on and it had to be great. And so after 2 years we had an album and we started to make a band. That's how fast it went.
Wow. Bueno, le pregunté cómo empezó EPINIKION y me dijo que cuando ella decidió dejar un poco de lado el deporte con su marido, decidieron hacer una banda, empezar a ser músicos, y lo que ella me dice que, bueno, como es la mentalidad del deportista de alto rango, para decirlo de alguna manera, empezaron con todo a organizarlo, todo a hacer algo, intentaron hacer algo lo más perfecto posible, con la cabeza del deportista. Y bueno, así fue como en un par de años, en 2 años más o menos, arrancaron con EPINIKION, con el esposo, y bueno, y armaron esto que estuvimos escuchando, que es una bestialidad. Renate, can you explain EPINIKION music to people that never listen to the band?
Oh, sorry, I can't hear you anymore.
No. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you again.
Okay. No,
So,
I tell you if you can explain the music of EPINIKION to people that never listened to it before.
It's a combination of classical music with orchestra and electric guitars. So you have the quite hard music of the guitar players and the classical part, which completely combines with the orchestra lines. It's a very unique combination.
Wow, yes. Bueno, le pregunté si podía explicarle a la gente cómo es la música de EPINIKION y me dijo que es una combinación de música clásica orquestada con guitarras y eso, o sea, las guitarras distorsionadas es lo que le da la onda pesada a la banda. And Renate, why you choose to be inspired in ancient sports stories? It's because you were a sport or something like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to do with the past that we have. And of course, all those wonderful stories of ancient Greek and how good they were with Pan-Hellenistic games and Olympic games and, you know, all the stuff that made the fundament for the sports in these times. That's how it started, the name, yes.
No, they are really incredible stories. I really love them. I think that in museums they are not well explained, so it's nice to know you. Yes.
Yes, I love it, and it's our history, isn't it?
Yes, of
It all
course.
started there, in
Yes.
ancient Greek.
Of course, of course. Bueno, le pregunté por qué hay muchas letras de ellos, muchas cosas de ellos que están inspiradas en los deportes antiguos. Y obviamente me respondió, bueno, porque eran deportistas los dos, ella y su marido, y se basaron en muchas historias de la Grecia antigua para componer sus historias. Y yo le dije también que es algo que en la mayoría de los museos no está demasiado implícito, así que está expuesto, digamos, está buenísimo que se hayan agarrado esa parte de la historia para hacer sus canciones. And Renate, you think that the sports behavior makes music things easier?
Yes, of course. Because I'm used to work hard, and I'm used to go for results, but also be inspired by stories, especially ancient stories. And because I love to share it with people. I mean, it's sports and music that bring people together and make them share. It doesn't matter from what kind of culture you are. It doesn't matter what your background is or what language you speak. Everybody understands music.
And sports too. Nice. Ajá.
Yes, that's the same.
Sí, le pregunté si el comportamiento del deporte hace que las cosas con la música sean más fáciles, y la verdad que sí, dice que sí, porque ella le imprime toda la adrenalina, para decirlo de alguna manera, que tenía con el deporte a la música, y que también los deportes y la música hacen que la gente esté más junta, que todo el mundo entiende la música y obviamente el deporte también. And can you tell us what did EPINIKION lyrics talk about? Can you refer some story?
Well, it's about the Spanish, about the Spanish people that were during the 80 Years' War in the Netherlands. The Netherlands didn't exist yet then, but the story begins with a woman. Her name is Eleanor, and she was brought before the Inquisition. Because that was made in that time by the people that tried to rule the Netherlands, although they didn't even exist, because Belgium and the Netherlands were one. And, she is charged by the Spanish Inquisitor that was in the Netherlands. But the real truth, the real part of the story is that she's in love with the son of the Inquisitor. His name is Luca. And of course, the Inquisitor doesn't like a Dutch woman to be in love with his son. That is not done in that time.
Wow.
That's what it's all about.
Beautiful. Nice. Le pregunté un poco de qué se trataban las letras de EPINIKION, y me dijo que había hubo un momento durante la Inquisición, de una parte fue más que nada en España el tema de la Inquisición, y que hubo un momento en donde Bélgica y Holanda estaban juntos, que los inquisidores se fueron para ese lado, se empezaron a separar los países, y que había un inquisidor que se llamaba Luca y una mujer que se llamaba Eleanor, que estaba enamorado de su hijo, y que toda la historia de la música de este disco de EPINIKION que armaron en 2 años se trata sobre eso, sobre la historia de la Inquisición, de Eleanor que estaba enamorada y de Lucas. Súper interesante, así que después en los próximos programas también voy a ver si sigo hablando de este punto de la historia que nunca lo habíamos hablado al comienzo del programa. Súper interesante. And Renate, can you tell us if there is a symphonic metal circuit in Belgium, or you are alone?
There is a small group of people that make this music, but this is my opinion. I hope I'm not telling the wrong thing. A lot of metal people and metal bands here are more from the rough part, the harder part. And they have great music, but they're not really, as far as I'm concerned, into symphonic metal. As you might know, the Dutch are very good in making symphonic metal music, and even in the Netherlands, it's not really accepted or loved. We have to go to Spain or Latin America to have a good audience. It's very funny. So we, as Dutch people, we can make great symphonic metal, but we have to go to all the Spanish-speaking countries. Sorry, couldn't find the word. to get admired. It's funny. It's a weird situation.
Wow. And maybe Sweden. We talk with a lot of musicians from Sweden.
Yes.
You know bands from Sweden?
Yeah.
You like bands from Sweden, maybe?
Absolutely,
okay.
I do. They also have a great music tradition. But I'm not really into all the other kinds of metal. I know the people because I'm in the metal circuit and we've had some gigs, but because of the COVID situation, I haven't met so many people yet. So I'm very curious about meeting people that are into metal from all over Europe. We will meet them because we have a lot of gigs coming our way.
Wow, nice. Bueno, le pregunté si había un circuito de música de metal así orquestado o de metal como EPINIKION en Bélgica, y me dice que no. Tristemente hay es la opinión de ella, hay un par de bandas que tocan con este estilo, pero no es la mayoría. Dice que en Bélgica y en Holanda la mayoría de las bandas son como mucho más pesadas, no tan sinfónicas, y que dice que tristemente tiene que ir a buscar los oyentes de este tipo de música a Latinoamérica o a España mismo, que son los lugares en donde escuchan más metal sinfónico. Bueno, y yo le pregunté por Suecia porque hablamos con un par de bandas de Suecia y me dice que sí, que en Suecia también hay y que está buscando alrededor de Europa bandas que toquen el estilo de ellos para hacer giras. Tienen un par de giras programadas, pero por el tema del COVID todavía no pudieron salir, así que van a salir en cualquier momento. And Renate, can you tell us what do you think about the quick explosion that new bands have in social medias and streaming services?
Well, it's a good way of promoting yourself as a band. I think it's beautiful that you can reach a lot of people and you have a lot of channels that you can use. But it also makes it hard because you have to know what you do and you have to have a little bit of a marketing background to use it well. And I think it's a lot of work because if you want to be famous as a band, or if you want to have results, you want to have a good audience, you need marketing, you need social media, but it takes a lot of time and energy to do it in a good way.
Of course. Bueno, le pregunté qué es lo que ella, lo que le parecía, lo que sentía, lo que pensaba sobre la exposición tan rápida que tienen bandas en los servicios de streaming y en las social medias y en las páginas tipo Facebook, Instagram, y dijo que está bien que las bandas necesitan un buen marketing y salida, pero también que requiere mucha energía y también hay que tener mucho cuidado en hacerlo bien, de un modo correcto para que todo eso no te estalle en la cara. So, it's nice words. I like what you're saying, Renate. And
thank you.
No, it's okay. And can you tell us something about the way that you record your album? You were only with your husband, or it takes a lot of people to do that?
Well, as every band knows, it takes a team to make good music. So you have to have a good producer, you have to have a good marketing man or woman, you have to have a good sound man or woman, and exactly the same if you want to make a good album. I had the privilege of working with great people. Nobody knew me. I just had to ask everyone because I wasn't from music. I didn't have a musical background at all. So I just went to Eleonora Damiano, I went to Livent, I went to Emre, I went to Luc, Tamara, Laura Guldemons, all people that have an enormous experience, not just in metal, but in music in general. And all these people helped me. And so did the producer, and so did all the other people that helped us to do it in the right way. Wow. And I'm very grateful that I had the opportunity to work with all these people, although it was a must because I didn't know anyone, so I just had to ask people. And before I knew, we had a concept album and we had a team around us with people that really knew how to bring us until this point that we are right now, which is wonderful.
Wow.
I really love it.
Yes, of course. Bueno, le pregunté cómo habían grabado cómo habían empezado con la grabación del disco, si eran ella y su marido nada más, o era un grupo de gente, y me dijo que sí, que es un grupo de gente, que si uno quiere hacer bien un álbum tiene que contactarse con productores, con músicos. Hay un montón de gente que rodea al dúo, digamos, y bueno, lo que sí es raro, que ella no tenía ningún background musical, o sea, no conocía a nadie, así que se fue contactando uno por uno con las personas que están involucradas en el disco, y que a ella le parece todavía hoy una locura el resultado, porque bueno, se rodearon de productores, de guitarristas, de músicos de todo tipo, los fueron buscando uno a uno. Los encontraron, bueno, hicieron un paquete y largaron el disco, así que es una locura. Se mandaron, la pareja de deportistas se mandaron al mundo de la música sin saber nada, y el resultado es excelente, me parece. And you feel now you feel different from people from music or not?
Well, I think I've just started, so I'm very curious who I'm going to meet in the future. I don't know. You must tell me about that. No. You are the journalist. You know more about it than me.
No,
you do.
No, but I feel
no?
that no, but it's the best way to know nothing about something and then you came in. It's beautiful, that part. I love that part. I sometimes the musician hopes that they didn't know nothing about music, because you change a lot of the way you hear you listen to music, you know, when you're a musician. But I love the part that you are in the start, you know. And I wish, I hope that you're doing well and you continue doing well.
Oh, yes, we will.
Okay, of course. Bueno, le pregunté si se sentía muy diferente de los músicos todavía, y me dijo que no, que recién está empezando, y que todavía eso se verá. Así que, y me dijo a mí que yo le tendría que decir cómo sentirse, pero realmente lo que le traté de explicar, que es un momento espectacular cuando recién se empieza, porque tenés esa mezcla de fuerza del comienzo y todavía no te involucraste demasiado y no sabes cuáles son las cosas feas, así que ya van a pasar cosas lindas y cosas feas, y hay que tratar de capitalizar las cosas feas para no volver a repetirlas. And Renate, can you tell us something about the future plans of EPINIKION?
Well, we go step by step. We are very fortunate to have a drummer that will stay with us for the live presentations. A wonderful singer. She's great, Zoya Belus. She is from Moldova originally, but she lives in the Netherlands, and I was immediately in love with her great voice and a lot of experience on stage. Wow. So she will sing this album for now, together with a few guest singers, of course. The guitarist is coming with us, and of course you have Robert and me. We will always be there. So it looks like we have a real band now with permanent members. Wow. And that means we can get on stage and present the album in the future. So for this year, as far as I know, at least every month we have 1 or 2 gigs, and that varies from Belgium to the Netherlands to we go to Switzerland, we go to Paris, we go to several countries, and we were even asked for Barcelona.
Wow!
I was so, I would love to go to Spain, but of course we have to have the facilities and the logistical ways that we can get there. But it is a Dutchman who lives there, and he says, could you please come with our band, and then we can go together on stage. So I hope it's going to happen this year, but next year we will be in Spain, I can assure you.
Well, you have some people here waiting, so it's okay. Nice. No, beautiful to be involved like that in the music. Nice, beautiful. Bueno, le pregunté cuáles son los futuros planes de la banda, y dice que por lo menos para este año ya tienen 1 o 2 fechas, 1 o 2 shows por mes, que ya tienen un baterista estable, que tienen una cantante estable que los va a acompañar con un par de de cantantes también invitados que los va a acompañar durante este álbum. Tienen un guitarrista estable, un baterista estable, bueno, están ella y Robert también tocando, y que tienen ya fechas listas en Suiza, en Holanda, en Bélgica, y bueno, están viendo, ya arreglando todo para venir a Barcelona en algún momento, que dice que ojalá puedan venir a Barcelona, que les encantaría. Así que wow, Renate, you work a lot, you're really crazy about music and I love that.
Well, thank you. I am. I love it. It's my passion.
Nice. My passion too. And I love to talk with people with this heart on music. Really, I really like it. Wow. Bueno, le dije que era una locura todo lo que estaban haciendo, que es hermoso el trabajo que están haciendo y están trabajando un montón, así que bueno, que sigan para adelante. Renate, just to close the interview, we are going to listen to the song In the Middle of the Night. So can you tell us something about that song just to finish the interview?
Well, this is a song about the inquisitor that is a hypocrite. So he's judging women, especially women, all day and telling them what to do, while in the middle of the night you can see him drunk and, losing himself in bad things. So it's all about hypocrisy and about how bad the inquisitor is by judging other people while doing bad things himself. And you can hear that in the song, because it's very mean and it's talking about the dog and stuff like that. I love it.
Wow. Bueno, vamos a cerrar la entrevista con la canción In the Middle of the Night, y le pregunté a qué se refería esa canción, y dice que es directamente sobre la hipocresía de un inquisidor, que mientras promueve todas estas cosas de estar bien y todo, de noche se vuelve medio loco, es alcohólico, o sea, bebe mucho de noche y se transforma. Así que la canción es sobre la Inquisición y sobre la hipocresía de este inquisidor. Really, thanks you, Renate. I love to talk with you, and we hope that we'll meet in Barcelona in some time, okay?
Yes, I will absolutely contact you, and thank you, Raúl, for promoting EPINIKION. And we'll say bye-bye. See you soon.
See you soon, Renate. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
More about moralizing than your own bad talk doesn't match your actions. Certified murder, that's what you are. But a bloodhound you use will turn against you and bite. Hungry for blood as you drink that. No one really knows what kind of predator you are. How did all this ever come so far? Systematic oppression and violence always have a price. So you better think twice in the middle of the night. When you think you're alive, at the end of the game, it's the devil, not you, who will roll the dice. Everyone can hear double-tongued speech, can see the sick look in your eyes, and smell the blood of innocent women that's on your filthy hands.